Jumbo, everyone. I wanted to talk to you quickly today about one of the picture books we're sending to our subscribers in August. It's called Eyes That Kiss in the Corners, and it's by Joanna Ho and Dung Ho. Now, I usually would have the book in my hands, but this book is so popular that my child has taken it, and I don't know where it is. She won't give it back to me. It's hidden somewhere in her room. She particularly loves this book because she has eyes that kiss in the corners, just like her father, and it's something that they share. And one reason I love this book is because it looks at a particular characteristic that this little girl has, and she can trace her eyes that kiss in the corners to her mother, her grandmother, all her family and women that came before her. And it makes her feel connected. It makes her feel like she's part of a larger whole. And I think that's such a great way of framing our personal characteristics that might stand out to other people, but that are very special and important to us. For instance, I have a gap between my two front teeth. And when I was younger and living in Los Angeles, people suggested, well, you should get that closed. You know, you can go to the dentist and they can close it up and you won't have the gap anymore. And I was really like, what? Why wouldn't I want my gap? My mom has a gap. My grandmother has a gap. My great-grandmother had a gap. I'm keeping my gap. It is a connection for me to my family, and then later I learned to whole peoples that live in Africa. So that's a very important link for me to keep for myself, for my identity. Lots of people have different characteristics that might stand out, that make them different, but that also connect them to their families. And I think that book is a great way of introducing the specialness of those characteristics and not the weirdness or oddness of them, and to take away any sense that you might need to change it. I also, you may have noticed, have a giant forehead. Well, who else had a giant forehead? My dad. And I think he's just the greatest. So I'm happy to keep my 8 head because it is a connection to my father. So I hope you all enjoy Eyes That Kiss in the Corners. If you don't already have it, please run out and get it. It's really a fantastic book.